So far we have heard about many useful ChemAxon modules which are integrated into Plexus Suite, Instant JChem, or Office. But what if you need a custom combination of our modules, or you want to combine it with other vendors' tools maybe, or also if you want to avoid programming and just put together these modules in a way you need them. And to answer this, KNIME is a great option, because using KNIME you can build your own, you can build workflows tailored to your research processes. And once you create it, the workflow, you can easily reuse it, or you can share it with colleagues and save time. So let's see some examples. You all probably know it very well that in drug discovery, when researchers take a ligand-based approach, it's a common thing to create virtual compound libraries to explore the chemical space. And with ChemAxon, we can provide two ways to do it. First is the reaction-based enumeration. In this, you can use reactor to clip building blocks based on virtual reactions. And this is how it can be built up to a KNIME workflow. So on the top left corner, you can see a branch where we import one reactant. On the bottom, we import another reactant. And using the bioreactor node, we can basically enumerate all the possible products based on the selected reaction and the inputted reactants. And one obvious advantage of using KNIME and reactor is that you can build multi-step reactions by passing the products of the first reaction to the next step. As you can see, the second bioreactor node. Another approach is where you have a scaffold as a core structure that could be drawn using a Marvin sketch. And then you put R groups or as decorations onto this scaffold. And the way you can do this is using R group composition, which is basically creating a Marcus structure. And once you have the Marcus structure, you can use Marcus enumeration and get enumerated your library. Once you have the library, the next step is typically to characterize it. And to do this, we provide quite a lot descriptors. Just to highlight some of them is pKa, log-P, hydrogen bond donor acceptor calculators, and the youngest member is the solubility Danny just talked about. And there are many others. I'm not intended to show all the nodes we have because we just cover almost all of our functionality within KNIME. So apart from these, you can do JChem structure search, you can do virtual screening, or you can just manage JChem for Excel files. Let's move to other part of KNIME. KNIME has a commercial server product, and it offers a web interface called KNIME Web Portal. And Marvin.js and Marvin Applet are also integrated into this web portal, which means that you could create you can create a workflow that asks a chemical structure from the user, and even and this way even you can put this to the user's desktop without showing them the KNIME workflow. Just need to give the input and the user gets the output. KNIME has a BERT, a report designer integrated, and this means that you can create nice and even flashy reports in PDF, in PPT, much more flashier than I have here as an example. And the good thing is that you can use a Marvin structure renderer to insert structure images in those reports. Let me mention the latest development, which is handling atom selections. This was actually coming from Evotech, the idea to handle this, so thank you, Evotech. And this means that you can select atom in Marvin sketch, extract the selected atom, I mean the atom number, and then this could be passed to the pKa calculator and calculate the pKa for that specific selected atom. Okay, so to wrap it up, using KNIME with the ChemAxon nodes gives you a great flexibility and ease of use to build your own cheminformatics workflow. And one more remark is that the nodes are actually developed by our Japanese partner Infocom, and the developer is Takahiro Oshima. So I would like to thank for him, and also for you for your attention.